Hello YouTube, this is a review for a TV tuner, analog TV tuner for the Game Boy Advanced and Game Boy Advanced SP. This is actually pretty nice. I bought this for $50. It's not affiliated in any way with Nintendo though, but it works great. You put your GBA right in here, which I'll show you that in a minute, and it stands just like this. And you can adjust it, to kind of whatever viewpoint you are. It has its own speaker, so it don't play through the GBA sound, and it has a cartridge slot. You can kind of see that. Now that has to be in there for the TV to play. It has this is a headphone jack, and then this allows you to plug like a DVD player or a VCR or even a Blu-ray player, or pretty much any game device. It'll play any game system, even a PlayStation 3, GameCube. Wii's kind of hard to play because of the way you really wouldn't be able to do the connect with the 360 because it's just it's just a small screen, and try to put the camera there and everything, and it might work, but it probably won't. But believe it or not, I've actually played my PlayStation 2 and GameCube on there before, and it's kind of difficult. And also it's cable TV, cable, and you can hook it up to a digital converter, so it'll pick up over the air. And there's still a few analogs, so the antenna will work, pick up some stuff. I know there are a few channels, kind of like small satellite-like channels. Those were allowed to stay, so they stay analog. You can hook a cable box up to this too. You can hook cable and everything. It's a pretty nifty device. This is volume control here, and this is the stand. This actually, you can unscrew this and it'll come off. And it has a power adapter you can use because it takes separate power from the GBA. Now it uses 4 AA batteries if you don't want to use the power adapter, but it will draw them down fast. But it don't draw at all on the GBA. Now to attach the TV tuner, put it up like this, because if you're using the original GBA, you stick it in just like this. Apologize here. Trying to get it on there, and it's not wanting to. There we go. Anyway, put it on there just like that, and you can set it up just like that. Now the only negative thing to it is if you use an SP, which I'll show you that. Okay, and as you see this, one problem with this one is it's backwards, so it won't be able to flip up like that. But you can adjust the screen on your SP to wherever you want, so it works for the most part just fine. But that's how it would sit with an SP, and it's pretty neat. I mean, you can watch TV, you can play your games on there. It's an incredible device. I mean, you look at it and you think, my God, ain't no way anybody gonna do that, but it works. But yeah, for the most part, that's about it though. This concludes our review of the TV tuner for the Game Boy Advance.